if Baba was alive today, Junet would not be talking the way he's talking. Wandai would not be talking the way he's talking. Mbadi would not be talking the way he's talking. And I want the people calling themselves United Opposition, and they need to change that name. We as people who do not want William Ruto to be re-elected, if he was alive today, Junet would not be talking the way he's talking. Wandai would not be talking the way he's talking. Mbadi would not be talking the way he's talking. If he was to wake up today, Baba would fire these guys right on the spot, because they have really abused the position that Baba left them in to their personal gain and advantage. They have completely departed from what Baba stood for. And so it's a crying shame, really, to behold. And but the good thing is that we are here. We are here, and we will correct course as we go along.
Okay.
Yeah.
All along you are a member of ODM. Are you still a member of ODM?
I'm a life member of ODM. When you're a life member of a party, you don't.
Till death do you part.
Well, until
whoever
I
dies
renounce
first.
it. Until I renounce it. And I was not just a life member of ODM. I am a high-ranking member of ODM, Eric. Before I became the chief agent for Raila Odinga, I was one of very few people who had been appointed to his presidential campaign board. When he announced the first names in 2021, towards the end of 2021, we were only 7 of us in that board. Junet was not there. Joho was not there. None of these people were there. And 7, countrywide. He expanded it later to about 20 people. Then he scaled it down because it became too bloated. He scaled it down to about 12. I was still left amongst the 12. So that is how, and then later, of course, a few months later, Baba in his wisdom picked me as his chief agent. A role that, was, as you say, a very sensitive role. So, yes, we are in ODM, and we are in ODM to stay.
Okay.
Until otherwise declared. And I want the people calling themselves United Opposition, and they need to change that name. We as people who do not want William Ruto to be re-elected, disaster for this country, we must not make the mistakes that Azimio made in 2022. Already there is an infrastructure that has been put in place to rig these elections of 2027. I can tell you, if people can listen to me, they will have very little crying to do after. So that is number 1. Number 2, for ODM, which I said I'm a life member and a high-ranking member at that, ODM stands for something. And what we stand for is everything that William Ruto is not. Okay? Raila Odinga would never have supported William Ruto in 2027. I challenge you, Janet. You guys run a media house. Find me one place where Raila Odinga, 1, not 2, 1, where Raila Odinga says William Ruto is a good man. He's a good president. Find me 1, not 2, 1, where Baba endorses William Ruto and says he's good at anything. He came and said, these people messed, we came to help them. These people cried to us, we came to help. We are going to help them up to 2027. There is no way, I can tell you, and I knew Baba like you would know anyone, in terms of, because I was a student and I was an understudy of Baba. I knew his mind. Even before he would make certain things, even before he went for this broad-based thing, I told people, publicly by the way, if you look at my X account, I think 3 weeks before Baba went for this thing, I told them, you guys, it's done. Mzee is crossing over. Because I knew him, but I also knew he would not have supported William Ruto in 2027. Because again, of what he stood for. What Baba stood for was a country, because Baba loved this country. And he did not, he was a pro-people person. ODM is Orange Democratic Movement. It's not about the color, and it's not about the fruit. It's about the democratic part and the movement part. Democracy is about the people, movement is about the people.
Let's end
people,
it there.
Pure people.
Let's end it there because...
you have one just closing question. Okay. Janet had asked you earlier whether you take up this job again. And you said, never again.
Never again.
Looking back, should you have quit earlier?
I don't think quitting would have been a good thing. Because if I quit, I would have been blamed. They would have said, you know, the chief agent is the one who created the mess, then left. Yeah? If I quit, I would be in a lot of mess today. You know, I am glad I stayed because I also stayed trying. By the way, some of the things, if I quit, possibly Baba will have been beaten by 1 million votes. Because some of the things we put in place last minute is what saved even that thin margin, including at Bomas, putting IBC under a lot of pressure. I did not allow Chebukati to work the way he would have wanted.
30 seconds,
I was breathing down his neck.
30 seconds before I release you, yesterday Eric made a statement that people are deliberating, which is ODM died the day Baba died and was buried. Will ODM survive?
ODM will survive as long as it doesn't support William Ruto in 2027. If it supports William Ruto, it's dead in the water.
Fair. That's a great place to end it. Saitabao Ole Kanchori, Raila's chief agent in 2020.